Latino Film Chatter.
Right, cameras, action!
Latino Film Chatter.
With Casper Martinez.
Yo, what's going on, people? Casper Martinez here for Latino Film Chatter. I'm playing with my little intro there. First of all, I just want to say thank you to the SBS family because Latino Film Chatter can now be heard every Friday morning aquí en Miami en la emisora Romance 106.7 Tu Mañana con Lourdes y Ariel. So, este viernes que viene, febrero 5, vamos a estar en el aire hablando con nuestra gente de Miami, all about movies. Y también, every Friday a las 9:30 de la mañana, en el Vacilón de la Mañana en Nueva York, Orlando y Puerto Rico en la Z93. So, I'm very, very happy that Latino Film Chatter is growing. I'm very happy that it's being well received. The website is available for you all day to check out trailers and anything that pertains to movies that we put on there. Now, I want to talk about Falling Awake. You know, I've been promoting Falling Awake for a while. I have a lot of friends of mine who came to the premiere in New York. Friends here in Miami supported it. I got friends of mine renting it on IFC On Demand via your cable provider. I want to thank all of you who are supporting the movie. And with the good, you take the bad. And I want to talk about a particular review that was written about the movie on Variety. And Variety, to me, has always been, you know, an industry standard. It's like the Hollywood Reporter. So it's a publication that one holds with prestige. Pero que algunas veces people talk out of their ass, and this guy, John Anderson, who wrote the article about Falling Awake, is clearly talking out of his poo-poo hole. So I want to read some of the stuff that John put, and people don't get too nervous because he really didn't take too much time to write too much. So you could tell he didn't put too much effort into the project anyway. Sometimes people take little movies and dismiss them because they're not the studio ones. And that's unfortunate because I'm not saying this because I'm part of Falling Awake. And for those of you who have seen it, you could clearly see that I'm in the movie for about 5 seconds, or maybe you don't see it, and that's okay. Because I promote the movie because what the movie stands for. It stands for a bunch of Latinos getting together and putting a good project out there that shows us, that shows the New York Latino experience. And it gives it to you from a different standpoint than rather a rap movie or a drug dealer gang movie. You know, this one happens to be a coming of age film, and that's why I hold it very dear. So let me read a little about what John says, and then what I need you guys to do, I need for those of you who have seen the movie to go to the link that I'm putting out with this video and go to variety.com to where the article's at and put your comment and let this guy, John Anderson, know that he doesn't know what he's talking about. Because he talks about that the movie, it's all about the shoes. A Bronx-based street drama that recycles every imaginable trope. Helmer Augustin's Falling Awake is underacted, overheated, and uses a pair of purloined high-end sneakers as a 400-pound allegory for getting your priorities straight. Pick is stepped into limited release January 29th and looks to be headed nowhere. Now, I have to disagree with you, John, because the movie's not all about the sneakers, but in Latino culture, and a guy like Babito Garcia could tell you, it's all about the sneakers. You know, you have to have grown up knowing that culture when you're about to piss all over it and you clearly don't understand it. Then he talks about when he lets a buddy use the gas station where he works to stash his stolen van, Jay is rewarded with a pair of golden shoes, which almost cost him his life a couple of times as he tries to woo the lovely Alessandra. His sneakers don't cost him his life. He had a fight with this pendejo about him. And then other things happen, John. Other things happen. But let's not stop there. I mean, he only wrote like 2 sentences. So let me read the second one. And understand why his brother Eddie is back from Afghanistan and booted out of the Marines. There's a lot going on and not a lot of it believable or engaging. Again, I have to disagree. actually looking at Falling Awake, not only because it was actually filmed in my block and we actually filmed in the Bronx and filmed the neighborhood, but Nestor reminds me of my dad when he used to walk through the house. Oye, carajo, ustedes son familia con Edison, apaguen la luz. All those things are straight up our experience. John, if you don't know the Latino experience, then you shouldn't be talking about it because you need to have an opinion on something you know. And you clearly don't know movies and you clearly don't know about Latinos. So, people, I need to hear your voice. I need you to go to the link and I need you to write John Anderson and let him know why you liked Falling Awake or why you didn't like Falling Awake. We have to be open here, you know, pero let's go. Let's get at it. Get on that link and I want to see your comments later.